In the Museum of Men at Arknights, acting curator Anton Ziemvich, curator Medvedik await an honored guest, Pepi, daughter of the Padishah. Pepi has come with the intent to borrow the museum's crown jewel, the nameless general. But she's unaware that the desert bandit Martia has also arrived in the city following her. When she isn't allowed to borrow an exhibit, Pepi sneaks into the museum at night, placing her gem into the item, only to find it strangely disappears. She is forced to leave when a security guard shows up. The next day, the nameless general wakes up in the middle of the exhibit. The frightened crowd flees and Ennet faints in shock. Medvedik helps organize the evacuation, while Pepi, knowing the reason for the nameless general's resurrection, comes up with an idea to move the mummy and the unconscious Ennet to the curator's office. Pepi examines the reanimated nameless general in the office, while Martia proceeds with her kidnapping plan. Medvedik encounters supernatural events while evacuating the visitors, and the Minoan tourist Aspasia eats the rest of the visitors out of the museum. Nartoya is stopped and defenestrated by the reanimated mummy. While patrolling the halls, Medvedik is stunned to discover that other exhibits have begun to move as well. Pepi learns the name of the mummy Zubor in the curator's office. Zubor tells Pepi that he needs 3 other gems to help her find the treasury, and the pair search the men at Hama at night. On the other side of the city, Levar, overseer of the gem trading post, instructs his pets to locate the gems. At the harvest gathering, Pepi realizes that the second-place prize is the gem she is looking for and comes up with a plan to win it. Aspasia recognizes the third-place prize as the other goblet that belonged to her family. As the gathering approaches, Pepi gets ready for the event in her own way, aiming for her desired prize. Aspasia, too, is vying for a prize with Nartia's help. In the museum, Anton and Medvedik have a disagreement on how to run the museum. At the announcement of the competition results, the first-place winner forfeits, leaving Pepi and Aspasia without their desired prizes. Nartoya decides to use the gem Aspasia won as bait for Pepi, but unexpectedly the gem lands in Medvedik's hands. To get the gem, Pepi has no choice but to accept Medvedik's terms, leaving Ziem to draw in visitors. However, Zubor is angered by the rude tourists, and leaves after a quarrel with Pepi. He then runs into a distraught Nartoya on the riverbank. Prompted by Nartia, Levar decides to purchase Abor. Once the transaction is complete, Levar's pets begin to speak and reveal themselves as sovereigns of beasts. As he hears the sovereigns of beasts, Shubayar finds that they have been awaiting his return. Levar also offers him another gem. Now, he recalls his identity and his duty as an attendant general to the Shah charged with guarding the Shah's glorious treasures. Deer awakens countless constructs to restore the city into the treasure trove he once guarded. He then untrusts the two sovereigns of beasts with putting both Martia and Pepi through a trial. Pepi is swallowed by Mayo at the Great Bazaar. Nartoya encounters Woof in the chaos. Nartia refuses to embark on her additional nights. Emor Engshai Hagam quest and is trapped within the illusion, but Aspasia shatters it by chasing Woof away. Pepi awakens to find herself surrounded by sand. Within the illusion, Pepi experiences everything Zubor went through. She makes the same choice he did, passes the test, and is released by Mayo. Inside the museum, Nartoya decides to prevent the city from sinking into the sands. Zubor brings Pepi to the trove and explains his reasons for guarding it. Though Pepi understands she must fight him to protect the city. Meanwhile, Nartia and Aspasia argue over who should undertake the most dangerous part of the plan. Pepi destroys Zubor's gem and stops the construct's rampage. The treasure of Nartia's dreams sinks into the crack beneath the city. Having survived the crisis, it is time for goodbyes and new journeys.